and really create a new foundation of technology for you to be able to measure effectiveness beyond the clicks.
Yeah, look, if you go to the next slide, Michael, there's actually data on this exact point, and it shows you what our technology, at least, the device recognition technology, looks like relative to cookies. And if you look at the right side, what we're looking at in these pies, just to underscore Ann's point, is if you are using cookies, then what you're going to see in mobile is about 31% of the users recognize when they turn. Again, this is mobile web, just to be very upfront. But then you look at that dark green, and that's how many returning users our technology recognized. So you just would be dramatically underestimating your unique user reach and your ability to frequency cap. All kinds of issues emerge when you look at that 31%, which is your cookie, versus the full 96% that we were able to identify. So I think
and does this address potential scale issue? And again, not trying to address your solution in general, but this new kind of framework to addressing analytics within the world of mobile, are these new approaches addressing scale issues as well?
Yeah. So
yeah,
the other,
right.
Go ahead.
The other way that people are identifying users, right, is they're leveraging the unique device IDs, right, which have become controversial from a privacy standpoint in some cases. Right, but they are using unique device IDs, but those device IDs are contingent on the publisher collecting them, the publisher sending them. So you end up seeing big inefficiencies in mobile ad spending today where, depending on the tracking technology you're using, the audience, the consumers, and the scale that you can have is greatly impacted. So absolutely making sure you're using a better tracking technology to have greater scale and effectiveness is really critical.
Yeah, and what we find happening both with our technology and other technologies like ours is they become a baseline that can see and manage everything. So yes, it does get to scale, and it provides a common, like the cookie did in desktop, it provides a common layering or a common framework for communication and tracking among the industry. And it does have properties that will allow us to enrich data for better targeting. So you'll start to see, I think, in the near future, and already in some cases, the benefits of desktop capabilities coming into mobile combined with the advantages we've talked about in mobile. And I think that's when we're going to close, going back to the opening point of this, we should aggressively be able to close the monetization opportunity and the ROI